the lofty urban heights of New York. The Prime Minister swapped his party conference for the ultimate conference of world leaders, the United Nations General Assembly, and uppermost in mind, Lebanon.
I call on the Security Council to seek political solutions that can break repeated cycles of violence like that in the Middle East. The region is on the brink.
And his message to UK citizens in Lebanon:
leave now. It's very important. The situation is escalating. We need the situation to de-escalate, but I say to British nationals, don't wait, leave now. I am very concerned about the increasing escalation, which is not just day on day, but almost hour on hour at the moment.
You're deploying hundreds of troops to nearby Cyprus. Would you put troops into danger on the ground to help evacuate Britons if that becomes necessary?
I'm not going to get into the details of evacuation plans. As you would expect, we put contingency measures in place.
The international picture dominating here, but things back home follow a Prime Minister everywhere. Have you noticed how Keir Starmer likes to say, country first, party second?
All the doom and gloom that we've heard from you guys in the last few months, that was talking the country down, wasn't it? That wasn't country first.
I think if we're going to have to take difficult decisions, and we are, it's important that we do the diagnosis. What's the state of the country? What's the state of the economy?
BBC is reporting today about growing unease within the NHS about that language talking about it as being broken. That might put off patients seeking help.
Well, I say broken but not beaten. I do understand from the staff perspective, it's really hard.
Does it give you pause for thought, though, in the round, that the language that you might have used, the net result of that sounds incredibly negative? It talks the country down.
No, that's not right. We have to have an accurate diagnosis of what the problem is, and then our job is to say, what are we going to do about it?
3 months in, according to Ipsos Mori, you're the second least popular Prime Minister since the 1990s, beaten only by Liz Truss. Does that give you pause for thought?
No. I will be judged at the next election on whether I've delivered high living standards so people are better off, better public services with the NHS functioning properly again. You know, popular decisions are not tough. Tough decisions are unpopular.
Next, diplomacy in front of the cameras.
Good to see you.
Keir Starmer meets President Zelensky of Ukraine. A new Prime Minister, daunting domestic challenges and simultaneous conflict in Europe and the Middle East. Chris Mason, BBC News in New York.